Transformative change is a key aspect of the 14 framework. In order to realize transformative change for your firm, you really need to think about your client selection. Are you inspired by your clients, or do they beat you down? Do your clients pay on time? Do they pay at all? Maybe it's time to rethink who your clients are and consider making a change in your client selection. There's something called the 20-80 rule, where 20% of our clients typically provide 80% of our revenue and or profit. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just get those 20% type of clients and dump the other 80%? That would be your ideal client. And that's today's topic on these conversations with architecture firm leaders in the 14 framework. Define your ideal client. So there's 5 parts to this. I'll go through each one. The first one is define your niche. Clearly define your specific area of expertise. This is all about your strengths and passions. What do you really like to do? Identify the type of clients who will value those strengths and skills. Who do you really like to work for? And then you create a client profile. Provide a detailed client profile that includes demographics, needs, and preferences. Get to know everything about that client, more than they even know themselves. That takes some research. Understanding who that client is helps tailor your marketing strategies, and your communication efforts will be focused on that client. The next is quality over quantity. Narrow your focus. You don't want to go wide, you want to go deep. Working only with that client, you have to narrow your firm's values and expertise. So you position your firm for that niche and that client and be exclusive. Then there's strategic marketing. Focus your marketing efforts on reaching just that client. Use targeted strategies that put you in their space. Where do they spend their time? What organizations do they belong to? What do they read? Where do they go? What do they do? This is understanding everything about them, but you have to know where they are, not just who they are. And then connect with them and provide them with free value that they need. Whoa, wait a minute. Did I say free? You might be thinking, hey, we don't give away free services. I'm not talking about providing free services. Provide free value. Share your expertise that gets them to notice. So these are not designs, this is information. And there's information that they probably could find on their own if they spent the time and energy to look for it. But you package it exactly the way they need it, and they'll thank you. And then they'll come back for your designs. And they'll pay you for them because you've already won their trust. Finally, there's build long-term relationships. This is a long game. Expect it to take some time. It requires an investment in exceptional service and communications. Satisfied clients are more likely to provide repeat business and referrals. So this reduces your need to take on those less desirable projects and clients. You can dump that 80%. A lot of architects consider themselves to be generalists. I did. There was a time when I thought, hey, I can design anything and everything. And I probably did. But then my life and my practice changed when I defined my ideal client. I got to know everything about them, and I put myself in their space. And you can too. Define your ideal client. And it's risky because you're making change. Change is scary, and that's okay. But when you step out of the boat and be bold, like I talked about last time, change your strategy to get the clients that you want.